first look at them, you might think you have to drill them out, but looks like all you do is have a little thin punch, or maybe a very thin screwdriver, and just tap them through. Doesn't take much of plastic. There you go. I'm just going to make sure there's a small screwdriver here that they come all the way through. Oh, see? I can hear them go out here now. Listen. The screwdriver, gently go behind this plastic rivet and gently work it out, work your way out. If you don't want to do this in really cold conditions, anything plastic and cold, it gets very brittle. See, now I scratched my spoiler. Let's just stop. Small screwdriver, the smaller one, I guess. This is one of those, what do we call those, micro screwdrivers, gas screwdrivers. So I'm going to go behind gently, and it comes actually very easy. Once it's started, once it's lifted up, then you can very easily put your screwdriver underneath of it. Looks like this one is not all the way pushed through. There we go. Yeah, if you sense it's not coming out, then the pin is probably not pushed all the way through. A little box here for your parts. Supposed to tilt the spoiler cover backwards and off the spoiler. Just like that. Oh, I see. Put it backwards. There's a lip here that it sits on. Don't try too hard. But how am I going to now retrieve those pins? 5mm Hex or Allen key right here. That's not working. And there should be one, there's two to actually move the spoiler. Can't really get that, just I use an adjustable wrench to get some extra leverage. No, that was pretty tight. This is going to break. Okay, this one seems to be turning okay. Still very unusually tight. You don't want to force it too much. You just, you know, there's a difference between a Canadian car and a Florida car. I'm going to spray some W40 in there. And then what I like to do is loosen, tighten until it kind of works its way in there. This is weird. Easier to take your time and do it this way than snap a bolt and have to drill it out and tap it, and you know the drill. Left side seems to be a little easier on the right side. Yeah, this is easier. Not easy, but not binding like, oh my god, it's gonna break. Okay, I think we got this one. Let's keep working on this one here. I'll just loosen it until it was bind again. Okay. Some more W40. Putting it back in. Turn it back out. Every time you turn it back out, you just want to turn it a little bit more. Hope you have more patience than me. You'll be wondering why I'm not using a bigger wrench. If you use a bigger wrench, I'm gonna end up putting more leverage on it than I want to. I'm trying to avoid to snap this bolt. This one's almost all the way out. Great. Now remember, we have our 3 tabs from the plastic rivets in there so we have to retrieve those. It's almost 1 o'clock. Maybe I should go for lunch. Maybe just leave it penetrating till lunch, and then this is no fun. Okay. Try it one more time. See what we can get. I hope this is not a sign of things to come. It feels okay up to now. Okay, question now is how do we retrieve those little rivets? So this color cover here. On the outside you can push with your finger. And on the inside, you can see here, screwdriver, and you just push them both at the same time, and then it easily comes out. And then you can retrieve the 2 bolts and the 3 pins. Although I was only able to retrieve 2 pins, not 3. So somewhere in here is my missing pin. Well, now we got a spoiler cover and a spoiler off. This is going to give us access to the bumper, which is what I'm trying to get to here. Next step, I'm going to remove the rear bumper for 2 reasons. 1, obviously to gain access to get the engine out, and 2, there's a little gouge in the left side, so I want to get that bumper sent out and fixed, repaired and painted. Tools needed for removing of the rear bumper: number 6 Allen or hex key, Phillips screwdriver, and a T30 Torx bit, and a ratchet or a screwdriver. They're very easy. There's 3 Phillips screws up here. There's 1 Phillips screw here right at the top of the bumper where it meets the quarter panel. 2 Torx, 2 more Phillips. The Allen hex keys. I think these, whatever you want to call them, coffee tables off. Get started here. Taking those off. See, they're going to impede with pulling them up cover. Was able to pull the side out here, free up the inner fender skirt, and the bumper just kind of popped right off. But this is kind of stupid. Okay, it's not stupid. I also don't want to damage the rest of the car. Press the bumper cover here and figure out how to unplug this plug here. Porsche, a little disappointed. Just a little disappointed. Looks like this plug comes out, but the plug that goes to the license plate lights is actually fastened to the car. It could be the opposite, I think. How very frustrating small things like that can get looking in the car. I want everybody to have the same grief as me. Spend more time on this plug than the rest of the bumper. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Well, actually, I can zoom. Hope this comes out. Let me put the camera as close as I can. Very simple, actually. There's a little tab inside here. Just put the screwdriver underneath of this tab, bring up this tab, and then you can pull the plug out, just like this. It's that easy. See, nothing to it. Bumper cover should come up nice and easy now. And it is so light. See his little previous owner put a little scratch, a gouge in here. I have to get that fixed before this car goes on the road. Little tether here, not sure what that is for. Maybe emergency trunk release. No idea. Next, gonna take the rebar off. Two, what looks like 17mm bolts here. Need to wiggle it around a little bit. This heat shield seems to be attached to the aluminum rebar. Alrighty. Let's put this to the side too. This looks like an entire assembly. This part of the rear inner plastic fender skirt has this heat shield attached to it. It's riveted here, so I can't take it off. Only see 3 screws and nothing really inside, so oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Stolen car. You see that comes off. See, there's one more nut in here. That's a plastic nut. It is really cold outside. You want to be careful. Plastic is really brittle and you don't want to break it. Wow, I can't wait to put that back on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this piece aside for ease of remembering. I'm just going to put all the nut back where I found them. Makes it easier to put the bumper back together. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Remember, 1, 2, 3 metal nuts, and there's one plastic one right in the rear wheel here. Voila! I'm gonna put all the nuts back here. It's gonna make it easier. I'm actually surprised when I was taking the older car apart that there weren't more nuts and bolts I had to worry about, so I had to figure out what this thing is. I think I just found out what it is. Who knew? There's an emergency trunk release hidden behind a bumper here. Right now we're at the exact same point I was with the donor car. This donor car, if you remember, came without a rear bumper. Rebar was already removed. The side pods were gone, and the spoiler was already removed and sitting in the trunk. Next step would be the 2 aluminum diagonal cross members. There's a skid plate. There's a U-channel. Goes from side to side. That where the skid plate bolts onto. Yeah, it's sway bar, and then we got the muffler.